Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing what I thought of the latest and very good episode of Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Dropped this new episode just now on Apple TV. I just finished watching it, really enjoyed it, and now I'm here to give you my spoiler-filled thoughts and overall review on it. Now, if you're not caught up on Monarch Legacy of Monsters by this episode or the previous episode, you don't want to keep watching or listening to this, as I will be discussing spoilers. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, I'm not entirely sure what Isabel Simmons intends to achieve here. I mean, I get the idea of wanting a time machine. I don't think she means to go back in time to save Hiroshi. I think she intends to use it for something else, like prevent G-Day from ever happening, which seems impossible. But I don't know. I guess they think by using Titan X to get it back home into Axis Mundi, they could then tap into Axis Mundi as a time machine or some shit like that. I don't know. It seems kind of silly to me, but hey, they got to have a story or a plot for this season, so that's what it is. I'm glad we're back on Skull Island. It was great seeing the big guy himself, Godzilla, and Kong as well. It was so great seeing both of them. They look great. And it was nice that they were the monster highlights, the Titan highlights of this episode. Also, I love the sequence on the island when the Monarch team was attacked by that scary, what do you call it? It's like, what's the word? Like a mantis, like that camouflage mantis bug monster thing that was snatching up the soldiers off the ground. That thing was awesome and scary. Don't like that they plan to kill Kong. I mean, obviously it's not going to work or succeed, but most likely. But hopefully Kentaro comes to his senses and decides to stop them rather than keep helping them. He's in pain. He's not evil. He's just in pain. And when people are in pain, sometimes they do things they come to regret later. So hopefully he realizes that, and that'll be his situation. I loved how they revealed the beautiful yet heartbreaking tragedy or reason why Randa continued looking for rifts all over the world. He was looking for Keiko because he was sure she was still out there. And I love that he was dropping these probe things in rifts all over the planet, and they ended up on Skull Island, and that's why he was so keen on going there and finding her. That's beautiful and heartbreaking. Because, as we all know from the movie Kong Skull Island, Randa gets gobbled up by a skull crawler while he's there. And Keiko is right, he did die in that spot where they recovered his camera. That was the boneyard where the remains of Kong's parents are. And that's where the skull crawlers attacked the expedition party in Kong Skull Island, if you recall. And that is where Randa, played by John Goodman, met his demise. Great scene. I really enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed the previous episode a lot, and I enjoyed this episode a lot, mostly because they very much featured Godzilla and Kong in very strong supporting roles. And I just wish they had appeared a bit more frequently throughout the rest of the season. I get the focus putting it on other titans and creatures, which I appreciate and still enjoy. I just wish the two OGs could have appeared more often. But this episode was quite satisfactory and met those needs. And I'm sure the big season finale next week will serve those needs as well. I don't know if we'll see Godzilla again, but I'm sure we're going to see Kong again, especially in the season 2 finale. So at least we have that to look forward to. And overall, it was a very entertaining, pretty emotional episode with the stuff that what young Billy was going through, with what young Lee was going through, and stuff that Keiko was going through, and the stuff that Kate was going through as well too. So it was a very emotional episode for many of our characters, and we got to see some decent monster action as well too. We got to see Godzilla and Kong, as well as that scary monster that attacked the Monarch team in the jungle there. So that was pretty cool too. Overall, very satisfying, very great episode. I'm really excited and looking forward to the season 2 finale next week. Can't believe it's already going to be the season 2 finale. It feels like the show just dropped not that long ago, but man, 2 or 3 months has gone by like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. What did you think of it? I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on it. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys will tune in next week when I do my eventual season 2 finale review for this show, which drops next week on Apple TV. Have a great rest of your night and your weekend if I don't see you again. And of course, until next time, may the force be with you.